We are live. As
Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, I see it now.
yeah, we live. So listen, man, the whole time we was up here going back and forth, and we do have our guest speaker for the day. But the whole time we was up here bumping our gums for a minute, it won't
Oh,
live. So
we thought you were live.
we definitely live now. Um, yeah, this new service, I don't think I'm gonna be messing with this one too
Yeah,
long.
I
It's a
can see that.
whole lot different than what we usually do. Me personally, I would prefer to just pay the extra bucks for what we got going on. Now, don't get me wrong, I got a lot of different widgets and gadgets and joints. So it got some scenes for the sports talk. You can't beat it. They got the automatic joint that you can set it up to what information, where you want information, scores, and all that to scroll down the bottom as we
Okay.
talking about different sports. So it got its perks and its.
We might just have to mess
You
with it.
we ain't on that. You don't see us. Yeah.
My
But
Facebook, my joint saying we live. Hold on, I'm about to look at my Facebook.
yeah, I'm about to check now. The people saying they don't see us, man. They say
Yeah, I see it. I see us on the listening pleasure page.
yeah, they say we don't listen to pleasure page live. My page say we live.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah, we on there. He found it. Uh hey, I am live. Yeah.
It's cheaper than cheaper.
He says not on YouTube.
Uh-oh.
Let me check that.
Yeah, because it's definitely rocking. Definitely rocking on my page.
Yeah, man. But without further ado, man, like I said, we do get our guest for the day. So,
Uh-oh.
bing, bing, somebody popped in.
Somebody at the door. Get the door.
So, y'all welcome to the stage, my man. Y'all welcome. The GOAT, Carlton Spivey.
I'm welcome.
I see you. You see him, Mike? No, I think he might be froze.
I can't see his picture. I can hear him.
You can hear him?
Hey, I
Oh, all
can't
right. There
find it, bro. It like
you, yeah, there you go.
I got these little small boxes, bro. I'm trying to figure out how to get my box to be full
I'm
because
trying.
they're
It's
gonna
part of
drive me crazy.
yeah. It's part of this setup, bro. I ain't gonna. I paid for a new streaming site, and I probably ain't gonna be using this no more.
Yeah,
Um,
Oh, okay. All y'all boxes on y'all phone, small man.
you probably. I'm on the laptop today, so
I can't hardly see myself, bro. But okay. All right, let's
yeah,
rock.
yeah. What's happening, man?
what up with
What's
you?
happening? That's it.
Yeah, man.
Everything good, my boy.
Let me check this YouTube.
Everything good.
Yeah, man. Let me check
Yes.
my YouTube. They said that we ain't live on there, and we should
All right,
be.
I'm trying to see how I can send the link out to all my folk, man. Let them know that we on here.
Um,
For sure.
It ain't on your it ain't on
they
your
probably if
page
they
though.
on Facebook or YouTube. Matter of fact, let me try to. I'm gonna send a link to your phone so that way.
Yeah.
Mike, you
Yeah, send
still
the link to
there?
my phone.
Yeah, I'm here. You can't hear me. You can't see me.
Oh man, this thing
I'll see you. What's up, Mike?
kicked
What's up,
everybody
Playboy?
out, didn't it?
I can't call it. How you? Like I'm kind of excited about
I'm
this one.
Man,
living, bro.
We had
I'm living. I can't complain about the rest of it.
for sure. I definitely been excited about this one. Like we had
yeah.
we had we had great chemistry in this jet. We had a ball. We had a ball last time.
Yeah. We got to it last time. I want all my folk to be able to jump on so they can see us. So I'm gonna get the link
I'm about
from
to.
Gurley.
Yeah, I'm about to send you the YouTube link, and then I'm gonna send you the. If Facebook, I just share the link on your page so they can catch it. But I just sent the YouTube link. to your
Send the
phone.
Facebook link to my phone too, so I can put both on. I got like 15 groups. I'm gonna drop them in right quick,
Okay,
and then
that's
I'm coming right back. You gonna be able to hear me though, so y'all can talk to me. But my phone gonna disappear for about 30 seconds. I'm gonna send these links out.
all right. Let me find that Facebook.
Hey, hey, is I don't know. His sound like echoey.
Okay, it might be. I ain't paying attention. It could be.
What the hell just happened?
Uh,
Go back there.
yeah. Sorry about that, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us.
Please. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, my wife. I already knew you was in the building. I can't see no comments, but I know you here.
Okay, D. I see you, D. Hey, I don't know how. What in the world I got going on? All right, let's see. Let me get some of this stuff. We look like Ranky Jink Promotions right now. Where my comments at? Okay. Oh, I like the way they show the comments though.
Yeah, I can't see him at all.
I just posted one across the screen. Oh, you can't see
hey,
them at all?
hey, my wife. I see it now. The ones you putting across the screen. I can't see
Oh,
them.
so you can't see them on the. Yeah, you
No,
might got to hit that thing up top to say layer on the left. Man, I don't know. This joint's so different, bro. I ain't. Listen, I ain't rocking. I can't rock with it. Maybe just comfortable knowing the other one already.
I can go for that. Yeah, I don't even see it.
Yeah, it's on there. Oh.
You say to the left, to the
Yeah, it
top.
should be like it should say like the name of the site.
Uh huh.
Hey, Uganda, how you doing?
Well, hello there.
We on here rocking it, kicking it. We done tried this new streaming service somebody told us to deal with, and this one is a total difference. What you got going on? I ain't we. Ain't, I mean, normally I catch you see what you got going on. I ain't see you in the last week or so posting what you got going on. I know you stay busy though.
Who me?
No, I was talking to Uganda, but shit, you too.
Man, I've been down a couple days with a little chest cold,
Man,
uh
it's running around.
I'm super excited about Saturday. Man,
Yeah,
Saturday, 11 to 2. Uh Hampton Roads Boys and Girls Club. Man,
yes, sir.
come sit down with us. Presented by the Doobie brand. Shout out to Dane. Like, man, it's gonna be some fish frying. We
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna have a conversation. Men, men's mental health is real, and we want to start the conversation that help us help the next generation.
Hmm.
Like I was explaining to somebody the other day. Somebody asked me why do I think it's important. Most of us don't even acknowledge mental health till we in our 30s. Like most of
If
us
then,
don't.
if then.
Yeah, no, that's the facts. And like, if you really think about what you've been through and how much different it would have been. Like you can't want the next generation to just go through the things you went through and be cool with that. So like for me, like I got grandsons. Man, if I could stop them from any of the things, the bad things I've been through, if I could shield them from it, I will. And I think this part of the start to that.
True. I'm trying to see. It should be a way these comments supposed to come on the screen.
I can't see them at all.
Oh, I don't know.
That's all right, cause I got my face. No sir.
No, we can hear you. We can't see you. You ready to get back on? You might have jumped off. Let me see. I gotta add you back to the.
On.
There you
I'm
go.
on. I
You back.
can't. I can't.
You
I can't
you back.
find my picture again though.
Yeah, you on there. We had to
There I
add you
go.
back to the.
Yeah,
There I go.
and it definitely sound better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll. I took my headphones off, man. I'll go studio style and put my headphones on, but I guess it was muffling the sound.
Yeah, probably so, man.
I'll
It's
go
all
jump in the yayo.
it's all good, man.
I got bars. I got bars. I bet you ain't got a hot 16 like me, boy. I put anything together. Man, I don't know about putting anything together, but I got bars.
I don't do no rapping, but around the house, I ignore the hell out of folk. Cause I can rhyme word together. I think I was the goddamn rhyme and spelling bee champion in the second grade.
I can go for that. I can go for that.
Yeah, no question. Yeah, so they jumping on little by little. I see a couple people jumping on. Um,
How you been, big dog?
I've been blessed, man. Blessed and highly favored, man. God's favor is amazing, bro. Ever since we last time we talked about 3 weeks ago, man, I've even more blessed, even more blessing, man. God opened up the floodgates.
yeah, yeah. That's a good thing, man. We're gonna talk about it. Okay, Uganda. You
Okay, I
see
see it.
your
March
thing.
23rd, town hall meeting, March 23rd, Zion
Zion
Baptist, 6 o'clock.
Baptist. Okay, we need to show up.
All right. Can I tell you the truth?
Yeah.
That's my anniversary. I'm gonna be with my lady. Yeah, that's my anniversary.
All right, so as you know, man, this episode gonna be a little different. This supposed to be the Carlton Spivey interview, but this is my man. We can talk about whatever. We're gonna go through and we gonna interview and let him tell his story how he see fit. But I'm quite sure we're gonna get the rumbling and bumbling because there's gonna be some sports in here. We're gonna get off track. So y'all just bear with us. It's gonna be entertaining. Enjoy the show. I promise you that.
Absolutely.
So like I
I
said,
appreciate it.
no
I
doubt,
appreciate it,
man.
folks, too.
Hey, listen, I appreciate you jumping on, man. I had so much going on, but like you said, we here. Um, so like I said, I know you call Spivey. We're gonna let you introduce yourself to the people, tell them where you're from and what you got going on.
What's up, everybody, man? I'm Carlton Spivey from South Phoenix City, Alabama. And, man, I've been in this thing for like 30 years now, man, and I'm just blessed to be I made a lot of great young men and great older gentlemen on the path, man. They had a chance to meet Mr. Gurley and his brother, man, and I'm blessed. Got a chance to chop it up with Mike about 3 weeks ago, man, and I'm blessed to be on the show tonight, man. I'm looking forward to the opportunity, man, and whenever y'all want me on, man, I hope to become a family member of the show, man. Whenever y'all want me on, man, I would love to stop by anytime.
Man,
Like
it's
that.
always here, brother. The invite is always here. We don't
Listen,
want to wear you out. We
listen,
already we already had good feedback about the last week. They say, man, that's a mean tag team. Seem natural. The
listen. I
chemistry crazy.
literally got off that show and was like, man, it's gonna be hard to keep bro away. Like that was all organic. Like we was just having like that was a kick it party, man. We was just kicking it. Like
Yeah.
those the conversations that's the best. Won't nothing forced. Or
Yep.
nothing forced.
Hey, man, I got this saying that a lot of my homeboys and a lot of my parents like to hear me say, man, I might not die rich, bro, but I'm gonna die real. So everything with me gonna be real, bro. It ain't gonna never be forced, bro. I don't know how to be but one way. And I got the same vibe I caught from you, Mike, and I've been knowing folk too now for a minute, man. And that's always how we was, man. I think that's how me and Girl now met, man. I just walked up to him and said some stupid shit, bro, and then we just keep rolling from there, bro.
Man, listen, he was already my man. He got me one Virginia Beach game, Mike. Man, about 100 degrees.
Ah!
It's like 100 degrees. Man, we blinked. We blinked the people up 21 zip in like 4 minutes, man. I say shit. Halftime, we had to scrap everything. I'm killing the water, fussing Coach. He's about, man, my man 4-2 does hit the water for about 2 minutes straight. Hey,
Bruh,
listen, man.
man, he put that water bottle up, bruh. He finished it, bro. I'm talking about, bro. It probably about 0.2 seconds, bro. I'm talking about he killing it, bro. I'm talking about he hit that guy for 120 seconds straight, bro.
Yes, Lord, man. And we end up losing that game 28-27. I said,
Man, I
Mm.
don't remember nothing about that game, but you drinking out that water bottle, bro. That's all the thing I remember.
man, we had to scrap all that junk, go back to power big boy football.
Excuse me.
Yeah, man, I remember that junk. I say, boy, all y'all speeds and finesses don't want to tackle, ain't making no plays. Man, 21 zip. They done blocked the punt, took a punt to the crib.
Uh-oh.
Man, 21 zip, quick.
Get the
Uncle
sweat
Mo.
down there, boy. It start off hot,
Yeah,
but it get a little hot on that sideline, boy. You get the
yes,
sweat down there, boy. Some stuff ain't
yeah,
going right, boy.
yes,
Boy, it's like 160 degrees down there. Sun
yes.
going out the wall,
Oh,
boy. Hey, what's up, G? What's up,
yeah,
Rims?
yeah, man. Or you can see the comments.
Yeah, I can see him.
Yeah, Mike, why you can't see him?
I don't know. I'm just telling you, I
Oh, I
can't.
got lucky and seen them. You got to X out the participants and just get to where you can see all three of our faces at the same time. And then it's a private chat to the right and comment to the left.
I told him that it was somewhere over there on that left. Yeah. So you think about the other joint is on the right side. I see you comment though. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, D say yeah, snow. Yeah, see, I ain't even see all these neither. Yeah, we started playing football after that, bro. We was down quick. It was quick. Pick. No, what they blocked the punt, pick six, and then they drove down the score, 21 zip. Just
There
like
was there had to be summershine, wasn't it?
that. Nah, it was the
It
it
was a
might have
spring
been
All American game.
it
That
might
right.
have been this one. Yeah, it was against Coach. We was going against Kurt Snow.
Yeah, that before we took the punt out. That before
Yeah.
Sean Hill started cheating the punt, so we had to take the punt out.
Yeah. I say, man. Yeah, that was fun though. Test your coaching skills for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all right. So like we say,
Yeah,
man, you
that's good
from
stuff.
Phoenix City. Tell the boys a little bit
South,
about
the
what
south part
did
of it.
did you okay, South Park. That's where you grew
Yeah.
up? That's where you grew up?
Yeah, that's where I was born and raised in South End City,
Okay.
yes, sir.
That's right. Had the pleasure of coming down there, meeting some of the guys, coaching down there. Good place, man. I like it.
Oh
So
yeah.
tell us about your early days getting involved with the game of football. Did you play? What you remember how your boys got down? See, we on not only play, we was it's crazy. We played Sandlock days was a little
I
rough.
don't, I don't,
Was
I
a
don't
rough.
think nobody want to hear about the 70s and 80s, so we're gonna just start with with the story. Yeah, you get to talk about that stuff, cheering, think you ancient and shit, man. So I'm gonna fast forward to the early 2000s, something
Okay.
they can more relate to.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I was out here winning state championships and national championships in basketball, man. I had no inkling to want to do this, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I played college baseball, man. I played semester of college basketball till I realized I was sick too, and that wasn't big no more. Uh, but I was a hooper at heart, man. I wanted to hoop. You know what I'm saying? The football thing was great, but being sick to 240, being sick to 230 in college, ain't the same as being sick to 230 in high school. You know what I'm saying, bro? You don't know what position you play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, especially in the 90s. And then, baseball was the thing that my dad and them played, and all my uncles and stuff played growing up. So, man, it was the family sport, and I know I was good at that, man. So I rocked out at my college doing that, man. All SIAC, all goddamn freshman All American, you know what I'm saying? This and that. But I always had a love to compete, man. So I went to HBCU, Miles College, in the late '90s, early 2000s. So when you went to HBCU back in the day, man, in my college, open door policy. I don't know if folks understand what that meant. It meant that they let any son of a bitch in there that wanted to go to college, that didn't go to school, wasn't no requirements, no that. So you had to be tough, and it wasn't a lot of money there. So you're in a poor situation. All right, so at my college, you had to do a bunch of different things to make your money financially work for your scholarship. Because at a HBCU back then in Division Two SIAC, you wasn't no such thing as no full ride scholarship. And if it did have one, it was for one player in one sport per sport. You know what I'm saying? He would just couldn't let him leave the campus, so they might gave him a full ride, but then still they still had to do something to match it up. So in
Mm-hmm.
turn, all of us end up getting a full ride. A lot of us half of us got full ride, but it was a full ride by working. So, you know what I'm saying? You did the baseball, the basketball, you ran the little cross country or whatever to make your money. Then you had to get a work study job.
thank you
So
very
my
much.
first work study job, when they said the steps of a wild man are ordered by the Lord, man, they know it's not. That's not
Huh.
just for sale. It's
Huh.
not just for a joke. Because at 18 years old, my assignment as a work study student was to go start an athletic department at the church across the street from where we worked out at the gym. It was First Baptist Church. As soon as I walked in the door, the man told me, Mr. Baskin, I never forget. He was my supervisor. He said, I want you to build us a athletic department to work out the church. And we had a gym in the bottom of the church, but they had nothing there. And there were kids all around the neighborhood. And he said, can you do this? I'm 18 years old, bro. I'm up here to play ball. I don't know nothing about creating no department, and I did. We created started off with church league basketball teams and then developed a flag football team. And matter of fact, I took that team from right there in that church and went all the way to Wichita, Kansas with it. We were like number 13 ranked team in the country. You know what I'm saying? Just started there.
Mhm.
And I was hell bent on being the best basketball coach in history. And so time went by and I came home. It was like, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, time went by. I came home, man. It probably about 2003 now. You know what I'm saying? Thing went, school went, you know. I came home. So again, coaching basketball. I started coaching basketball at the high school. Uh, and then my brother came to me. He said, man, we got this semi-pro football team and we got a lot of talent, man. We just ain't got no leadership. We ain't got no coaching, man. We could be good. And I'm like, why y'all still playing football at 28, 29 years old? He like, man, because we still love it, man. We know what I'm saying, since that now. He said, man, we could really be good at it if we had somebody to lead. I'm like, man, I don't want to coach y'all, boy, man. He said, man, you can do it. I said, man, I'm a basketball coach, bro. I don't want to coach you. He said, man, you can do it. And so I went out there, man, about 2005, I was the SFL coach of the year, semi-pro football coach of the year. And then this youth football started because I saw so much, man. By 2005, my children now was 6, 7 years old. It was time for them
Mhm.
to get started. And something just clicked to me, said, man, you know, if you don't want your children to be out here being mismanaged, miscoached, and misused, do it yourself.
Mm.
And they had been watching me. They had been watching me coach these grown men. We had won grown folk championship. We had won ground folk championship and won this, that, third. And my children were with me everywhere we went. And so I started coaching them. And it really and truthfully, man, I was just intent to train Javen Jamar and Muncie.
Mm.
And then Zion Webb, who won the only bowl game in Jacksonville State history, he started coming because that was my partner's son, the one I started Longhorn with. And then my nephew, Markel Benton, played linebacker for Alabama, started training. It was just five of us. And then other kids started coming. Their friends wanted to come. And 25 years later, I was the greatest of all time in the Youth Football Hall of Fame, working for Diamond Sport Group, winning championship, running the director of football operation at a high school, and the assistant director to the U.S. Military Appreciation Board. The steps
Yeah.
of a wild man are ordered by the Lord, bro, because I had no idea. I had no intention. I had no plans on doing it. I just wanted to be a great father. So I've told this story a thousand different ways. My football came from me wanting to be the best father I can be. So I wanted to spend all my time with my children.
That's fire.
And so that's what I did. We would, my children, I think one or two of them might be listening. I don't know. But if they were on here, they would tell you, man, we used to stay in a place called Smith Station, Alabama, man. And it was, if you ever seen apartment complex where all the apartment looked the same and they own just a strip. So the mailbox was at the front of the road. I would let my children out to check the mailbox and tell them something the first one home get a piece of candy. And they would haul ass for probably about 225 yards down that strip every day God sent. And we just started doing stuff like that, man. And we started training, and I ended up training, like I said, just them and their friends. And then I know I had 20 guys, and then 30 guys, and then I ended up training the whole city. And that's how I got him.
That's how. Listen, that's how it be, bro. I seen my brother go through the same thing. Started off with his boys, and he had the whole neighborhood. They all on the beach. He started doing quarterback camps, skill camps, all different types of stuff. And man, like you say, you just want to be the best father, and you gonna look out for them guys in the neighborhood, man. Hey, I ain't sleep, man. I'm right back. It's probably the light in my eyes. We had my eyes low. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sleep for sure. If I was asleep, you'll know it'd be some rumbling in this mug. I'm gonna tell you
Uh,
that now.
The
sound, sound like some pit bulls fighting in this one.
Man.
Uh, it's dope. It's dope on so many levels. One, wanting to be the best father led you to that, right? But two,
right,
you went to, like, you didn't just keep the keep all the information or share all the information with just your kids. Once other kids came and wanted to be part of it, you opened it up. And and one of the things I'm learning, and fuck, I'm old, but one of the things I'm learning is I heard you say something about God ordering the steps of a wise man, right? Like
correct.
sometimes your plan, like you really gotta understand that you you on the passenger side in this life, bro. Like sometimes God gonna point you directly where you need to go, and you gotta be willing to let Him drive you there. Uh, I know a lot of people who run away from it, and not running away from it turned into that right there.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna ask you a question, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
So did God say our people were starving for lack of food, or what He said we were lacking of when we were starving? Because we
Knowledge.
a lot of time we forget what we supposed to be doing. Did He say so? So did He say we were starving for lack of food? Because there's plenty of food out here.
No, no, no. It's knowledge. It's
No.
and it's purpose. It's purpose. A lot of people want to do their own thing and miss out on their purpose. Like
because everybody
Well, you
chasing
finna come
the
on
title.
into it now. Well, you
Everybody
finna
want the title, bro. Everybody want to be the leader, the preacher, the missionary. I mean, everybody want to have a certain special title. You can't just be a part of the system. You know what I mean?
now.
like like if I really think about it, like what I do now with the kids, I probably should have been doing when I was 22. But I had my own. I had my own agenda, and like I was doing it in small increments. And God was showing me like this is what you're supposed to be doing. But I wanted to walk away from it because I wanted to do what I wanted to do. And even when I first got into this mentoring work, like I ain't accept it like the way I should have. And the moment I accepted it the way I should have, or I believe he wanted me to, like doors started opening, opportunities started showing themselves. Like, and it was surprising to me at first, but it shouldn't have been. Because this is really what you're supposed to have been doing the whole time. And to accept it early and take it and run with it, like it's always gonna prosper. It's always gonna prosper.
Yeah,
If a wild man told you to put past that red light and that yellow light and keep pushing because that green light is the one that make you go there, you listen to that man because he meant something when he said that. Because in life we get to the point where you see that yellow light and you see that red light. And that's only in your brain, your body, you're telling you to stop at that yellow light, stop at that red light because I'm tired, I'm fatigued. But you got to get to that green light. That green light said go. And
All
you
right.
got to push yourself to go through all that pain. So Mike just talked about purpose, man, and I'm glad you said that, man. I had the pleasure of speaking at a youth day at church down in Eufaula, man, a couple of months ago, man, and the whole purpose of my speech was around purpose. Because you know what I'm saying, during that time, you know what I'm saying, the people still talking about the PPP loans and all that stuff. But a lot of people, Mike, you blessed to find your purpose, no matter what age it is. Because a lot of people die without knowing what their purpose was in life because we are taught so much stuff that's incorrect. You're taught to chase this, you're taught to do that, you're taught to look like this, you're taught to talk like this, you're taught to walk like this and do all this stuff, but all that stuff fools you way away from your purpose. What is your purpose? What is your plan? Because in order to have a purpose, you got to go through all that stuff, and that's really a way to get your PPP loan is because your pain creates passion, and that passion will lead you to your purpose. But
Mm,
if you don't ever endure the pain that'll create the passion, then what are you really basing your passion upon? Is your passion real or is it just an act or this is just a movie theater? I train quarterbacks. I lead quarterback. I don't had 7 or 8 great phenomenal quarterbacks starting with Zion Webb that led off that Division One run. From Zion Webb to AJ to DJ to Trey Mile to Bryson Riggins. They've been A1, but the main thing is right here, they don't put motors in the trunk. In order to play this quarterback position, in order to lead my team, can you lead all the time? Can you get to the front at all times? Can you step up when I'm feeling not the best? Can you say something to make me get here? And don't say nothing that you don't mean. Don't
Mm,
create a fake passion. Don't come in here trying to sound like Coach Spivey because I done been through hell and high water. So when I get to talking, my voice get to cracking and stuff like that, there's something behind it. Be
that's right.
yourself.
That's right.
Be yourself. So what creates your purpose? And that's something for every man to go home and ask themselves at least once a week, what is my purpose? And am I following my purpose? Because we were taught to chase bags and chase girls and chase this and
Fact.
chase that. I ain't gonna get into what this and that is, but you know we were taught to chase that money, chase
Yep.
the girl, chase this, chase that. But when are you gonna find out what you're supposed to be doing? Because every person was created to do something.
I found my wife
Ooh.
as soon as I stopped chasing shit. The moment I said I ain't looking for no relationship, the perfect relationship fell in my motherfucking lap.
It was there all the time.
I can't like I talk about it all the time, and like it's funny because I used to make fun of people who just bring their wife up for no like man, ain't nobody asked you about that lady. What you talking about that lady for? I know exactly why he talk about that lady now. You know what I mean? Like I
The
know
lady
exactly
gave his life purpose.
like but I was talking to some grown men Sunday and like I was trying to explain, and I mean grown 35, 30-year-old people,
Yeah.
like you man, winning ain't don't happen when you walk on your respective court or field.
Mm,
Like winning is an attitude, winning is a mindset, and you win during the week. You move like a winner in everything you do. You don't just walk on the football field, and now I'm a winner. That's not how life works, bro. You gotta eat like a winner. You gotta train like a winner. You gotta think like a winner. A lot of people don't understand. Like winning is a learned skill, and accepting being a loser is a learned skill as well. I believe some people allow themselves to get beat down so much that they don't think they deserve nothing. So
Ooh.
they go places like whether it's competing, they plan to not lose, they not plan to win, and those is two different things. And I like, and so I be trying to make people understand like winning is a mindset. Like it's people we looking at in the NFL sometimes or the NBA, and we'll be like, he ain't that good, but everything about him is winning. Everything about him is winning, and it took him where he wanted to go. Yeah, we probably think we know some people who are quote unquote better than him, but they don't have winning ways. They don't have things that pop off the screen to coaches and people who really know the game the way he do. And so I truly believe that people are supposed to like you got to teach kids early that winning is a mindset. It ain't just stepping on them. Because if I put all the best people on my team when we playing 9U, of course we gonna beat, right. Of course we're gonna beat people. But in those games, I look at how them kids react
that,
when the
that ain't
score
winning.
when the score get close. Because Rob, we was talking about this the other day. Y'all played a game that I ref this year where
Yeah.
we watched the team on the other sideline take the lead against y'all, and then people start jumping up and down like the game was over. It's like 4 minutes left, and I
Hmm.
look at y'all sideline, and your team ready to go out there and compete in this moment, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all being undefeated and winning games. When the game got close, they ain't clinch up the butt cheek, man. Them people was ready to play. Them people
Yeah.
was ready to play, and that's why they won that football game.
Hmm.
But that's coaching. That's being taught that. That's being taught that in that moment you can do what need to be done to get that win. And again, a mindset. It's a mindset.
Yeah. Cause ain't no after the game. Don't come to me what I shoulda, woulda, coulda, or I could have done that. That mean you ain't go hard. Cause if you did what you had to do on the field, you ain't coming back to me saying, "Oh, I should have did this, or I could have did this, or I blah blah blah." Man,
Man,
leave it all out there, man. That's what you can come back. Come back and
Hey,
tell me, man, coach, I left it all on the field. I get everything I had.
one of my
man. Hey,
real
Alan
quick.
Fry said you can't win without losing.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
Listen,
Oh yeah.
one of my Mike V statements that I make all the
Dang,
time
I got a
is
whole bunch of
if
comments
you
from Jay.
telling me you shoulda, woulda, coulda, what you telling me is you didn't.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, everybody shoulda, woulda, coulda. You didn't.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't see. We work out. Well, we work out and practice like 4 to 5 days a week, bro. They know not to come to me with that shit, there, boy. I mean, we ain't even favor make valid excuses. Now I know you ain't talking about no shoulda, woulda, coulda. That I ain't finna listen to that. And what really set me off is you come to the sideline talking about he holding me like I can do something from somebody from over here.
Yes. Stop
Yeah, he
fucking
holding you. He
crying.
ain't
Stop
holding you.
fucking crying to play football.
Man,
It ain't holding if the ref don't call the shit.
and
Y'all
and
over here crying while they whooping your ass. Get back on the field.
and
Hey,
for me,
Mike,
right?
would you let one person put you in the trunk? Would you let one man come up to
No,
you and drag you and put you in the back of the trunk? What
no,
about you, girl?
Fuck
Well, what the
no.
hell you tell me about some holding for then? Get your ass loose. Shit, you can't get loose now. You probably even get in the trunk.
and I tell people all the time, and it sound like when you ain't born with enough as much talent as everybody, you got to find ways to big yourself up. And one of the things I tell people is he fouling me because he got to. He gotta grab me. If he don't, I'm gonna bust his ass. So now I gotta learn how to bust his ass while he getting the extra edge. Like I played a lot of psychological games with myself. Just bait like, nah, he has to hold. Like I'm really nice, bro. You gotta hold me. You, Mr. Ref, I know you saw it, but I get it. You gotta let him hold me, or I'm gonna wreck the whole game. Like I'm really gonna like, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. You shot a lot of basketball on the blacktop in the hood with that stuff you talking right there, bro. That's all us on a Saturday morning. If 30 folk playing on the blacktop, bro, because I might not can't beat you 1-on-1, but if you let me inside your skull, your ass is
I
dead
gotta,
tall.
I gotta get every edge I can get. I gotta get
Every
every.
advantage you can get, bro.
One thing
Oh
about
no,
it
that's
is,
how we gonna show up. We gonna show up the mentality. We gonna show up already ready to go. Tough, looking at you, music. We gonna get every advantage we can, and nobody better not fold. We find that weak link is on, whether
man,
it's sandlot or whatever.
man,
Hey, it take my brother to say that. My brother said I walk in the gym or to the court. I used to hoop a lot, man, before I got 40. I got 40, bro. I don't know how LeBron do it, bro. Sit chain. I walk to the gym or to the court, man, with my shoes in my hand. As soon as I walk in there, I'm finna pick at somebody.
Yep.
I'm finna find a victim, bro, and I'm there to fuck with him all day.
Yeah.
yeah,
That mentality, bro. That mentality.
Yeah. If you get in somebody's head, and listen, man, coaches play so much. I remember this was right before I knew who Bud Cal was. So we played down in this postseason tournament, and he come there. Now this was I'm new. I got a decent squad. I won local. I'm taking my regular team. I ain't know everybody bringing souped up all star teams. I take my regular team, and he show up, man. I probably still got this picture. We 9 years old, and he got a kid that's like, man. Matter of fact, you probably remember because he played in the All American. He was from Fayetteville, I think. He was the Buccaneers. Might have been with Quinn in them because Quinn's son was on his team. So he put a kid that was like 6'2". He was taller than the referees and everything. Put him out there at coin toss, and he did his job from the coin toss. The other kids seen it. I'm cussing and fussing. Cause he ain't make one fucking play. But he made the biggest play of the day showing up at coin toss,
you
and
scared,
they was all
scared of
scared.
him.
Yes, sir. They was scared. They was intimidated of him.
Yeah,
I
no,
see.
yeah.
Yep.
I remember
Uh,
you what you
I,
what
I, I had a couple of them. My
Yeah.
favorite one was a kid named Alonzo Hightower. Alonzo Hightower was a pretty rough kid, bro. He stayed in a rough neighborhood, rough kid, man. Probably at 10, I think Alonzo had ankle monitors.
Oh yeah.
He was on house arrest. Like dead ass. He was on house arrest. Man, Lonzo would show up with that damn ankle monitors on his leg, bro. And he was huge, bro. He was big, solid dude, man. Strong, big dude, man. Defensive, offensive lineman with running back speed.
Mm.
10, 11, 12 years old, man. He was tremendous. But Alonzo probably would have went Division I to the NFL if he could have had a different situation. But anyway, man, we'll go to them tournament, man. Alonzo tell them folk he was 15. He had shot 8 goddamn folk. I'm talking about, man, he had them folks so scared. We had parents and stuff coming over there talking about, Did he really kill somebody? I'm like, man, get on, man. You know good and well that man ain't killed nobody. Now he on no damn football field. He broke
Man,
curfew. At that time, he wasn't doing them a breaking curfew. They couldn't keep him in the house.
Yeah,
See, it'd be 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Lonzo got them get up and go to the store and go get some chips or something. You know what I'm saying? He would listen to you and stuff like that. He just was in a bad situation.
yeah, just one
But
of
yeah,
those.
that intimidation factor here, bro. You ever been coaching the team and hear all your players talking about how big them folks is or how old they is, bro? You got to
Yes,
stop that in the bud right now.
yes, sir. I had to scream on the coach before. This ain't that same event, but at that same event, that one kid had the coach scared. My brother called me. He called me, say, "Man, you got to get over here. You got to get over here. They're going crazy because he won't coaching with us at the time. He was coaching the older boy. He was like, "Man, your coach is going crazy." So, like I said, we 9. Coach over there. Oh no, that ain't who we play. They 12. So he already got the kids thinking they 12, and then when they see them stuff on the field that we about to play them at 9 years old,
Hey,
like,
man, y'all shook.
man, listen. I never forget that game. That showed me. And we listen, man, with some talent on that team, I seen some of the best kids, and they still all dogs to this day. I seen some unfold in that moment, man.
to, but
Yeah,
that's honestly that's why I love football so much. Football prepare you so much for life. Like it's gonna be times you're gonna walk up on something and you ain't gonna know how you can win against it. Man, football don't allow you to run from it. The only other sport that's like that to me is boxing. Well, I guess UFC too, but like you can't run
UFC boxing, all that go up on the combat sport. You
I
right.
can go for that. Like you can't run away from it. Like imagine being a DN. I don't care who you are, and all for 60 minutes you in front of Trent Williams. 60 minutes, like you can't fold for 60 minutes and just be like he gonna win every time. You know that brick wall gonna be standing right there
yeah,
every time the ball snap, and you gotta
Yep, you
live.
just got to go get your ass kicked with pride every play.
You gotta go be in a dog fight, man.
that's right.
Like
Al. Hey, we loading up. Hey, you loading up, baby.
it teach you how to fight even when you don't think you can win. Like
Like you
man,
say, man, your purpose, man. Like the purpose thing just keep ringing because that's so strong. I can't wait to go back and excuse me, try to chop some of that up because that definitely got to get out there. Your purpose, man. Like sometimes you run
Tell
into it and you just know it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, Mike, how many years? It's been at least like 8 years. I've been saying this is my last year coaching. I ain't coaching no more. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as the year over, I'm right back at another something doing something.
because it's a bunch
And
of stuff. It's a bunch of stuff. Like you love seeing the development of them. You love the game of football. You you love the fact that like playing Tecmo Bowl turned into you calling plays on the sideline.
Hmm.
Saying like playing Tecmo Bowl turned into calling plays on the sideline. Like that, like it, man.
listen, man,
And and
Oh,
you got
yeah.
so many roles. You mean so much to so many different people. It's kind of hard to walk away from. Like it's
You
kind of
can't you
hard.
can't walk away from it. At a certain time, you get obligated. So Tiffany, why I start mentoring instead of being a gatekeeper? So yeah, I got a story about that. Of course, I got a story about everything here. I'm a
yeah,
guy
come
sit
on,
around
man.
the firebear and tell stories. So,
For, y'all got questions?
so
Drop them in the comments. I will. Like you said, we will put them up on the screen. You can put
Absolutely.
a Q. You can put a Q in front of us so I see it quicker, and we'll get to them. Long as it's
all right.
righteous.
So for me, Tiffany, I wanted to start a pipeline out of my community. Because I grew up playing and going to school and played ball. I played ball since I was 4 years old. My daddy put a ball in my hand. My daddy made me love ball, play everything from 4 years old all the way up till I couldn't play no more. But I played with so many guys that were pros. I knew they were pros. Them some bitches was terribly good. But we couldn't make it out of Phoenix City. We couldn't make it out of Phoenix City. And then you hear the guy my age. You can sit around them now. And I hope they listen. And I'm gonna replay this on my page once a month. 'Cause I hope they listen. And they make all kinds of excuses. Bobby Wright didn't do this for me. They took my scholarship offers and throw them in the trash. The folk didn't like me. The school teacher didn't like me. Them folk didn't recruit me. Them folk hated on me. The people held me back. White folk didn't want me to go. this, and that. This, and that. And eventually you get tired of hearing it. So I decided I wanted to make a difference. So I started working with my children, then I started working with everybody else children. And the only thing that we had right now was a no excuse policy. If you don't make it, it's on you. Because I looked at all them guys because they were pro, they were good, they were good enough to go to college, but all of them had deficiencies. They wouldn't pay attention in school. They wouldn't stop game banging. They wouldn't get no lists. They wouldn't work out. They wouldn't do all the stuff that needed to be done. And some of them were just too little, or some of them were just too big, or what so have you. But not one cat that you could find in my age bracket from 35 to 50 will stand there and tell you that he didn't make it because he didn't do the right thing. He's
Mm.
going to blame it on his situation, circumstance, and everybody else. So how do you stop the bad stuff that go on in our community? You stop it. That's how you stop it. You find one person or 10 people or 100 people and say, hey, we're going to draw the line in the sand right here. We ain't going that way no more. We're not going to have 35 to 45 athletes that say, well, I could have made it, but we didn't. Well, why didn't you make it? Because the last 7 to 10 years, Phoenix City, Alabama has been a pipeline for kids going Division One, Division Two, and Division Three. And I want to say that I had something to do with it because we put a stop to making all these excuses of why I couldn't make it, and we took the ceiling off everybody in my neighborhood and the surrounding neighborhood and said, man, you can go wherever you want to go, but the thing is on you. So that's why I didn't gatekeep, and that's why I started mentoring other people because it was a necessity. Because I got tired of it being like, man, you know,
Um, yeah. First, let me say you said something like when I got to firm. I went to firm in '95. Coach Harper, Coach Davis, their motto for our team was no excuses, just win. Like that was
right.
our motto. No excuses, just win. Right? Uh, but for me, when it came to like I just think like I ain't a gatekeeper simply because I think in my own personal life, had I had better information, I would have made better choices. And I understand that there were a lot of adults in my life that kind of had limitations on me.
Mm.
They didn't think I could do certain things, so
Ooh-wee.
they didn't even put it in the atmosphere for me to know about. Um, and because of that, like I kind of was always catching the information a little bit too late, and so when I started seeing kids that I knew, people, not just kids, people that I knew, like you moving the way you moving because you don't think you like there's nothing else for you. Any information that I have that I can help you not stumble or be able to make it further than maybe people think you can, I'm gonna pass it out. Uh, I was not celebrated as a youngin, so I celebrate everybody. Like I wasn't celebrated like Rob. You probably remember this. I played the viola. Like like I played the viola living in the hood. Like that's the violin twin brother, right?
Hey, man, we ain't ignorant, man. We know what the viola is.
It's a bunch of people watching though. I was in I was in I was in a drama club. Like I was one of them people who wanted to really push the limits of where I can go. But for a long time, like it won't never celebrate it. And if you're not celebrated, especially when you're doing stuff for other people's approval, if you don't get celebrated, it's demoralizing. It's demoralizing, and
That right.
you constantly questioning yourself. So like stuff like that I recognized in my own life, I just started wanting to pass that along because I wanted like I got a passion to see people win. Like I ain't got to be your friend as long as you ain't harming nobody. I want to see you win. Like I got a passion for seeing people win. Like I'm I'm one of them people who still my two favorite football players is Aaron Brooks and Michael Vick because those my friends. Like those my friends. Those people I really know. And I ain't need to go to games to show them out. Like I'm proud. I was super proud of just seeing people who I knew the odds were stacked against you, and you found a way because we supposed to have more people, but just like you said, they weren't gonna do the things that was needed to be done to be as successful as they were. And so I'm super proud of the people who willing to do it all. Like, and I'll give you any information that I have based off that because I want to see you win.
Yeah, not to preach and go on, but that's the thing to hold our community back on all levels. Holding on to information. Other communities right now, if we all live in the same neighborhood and we all buying new houses, and if Spivey found out about some type of program or something that's gonna knock this off or give you funds for this, he ain't gonna share that. I mean, when not him, but we just using us. They not gonna share that with their neighbor. Not knowing your neighbor may know about a whole nother program. And other communities, they coming straight home to tell you about it. You find out about the so and so program that's doing blah blah blah. Like, you know what I'm saying? We
bro.
we
That's so true of a statement, bro.
yeah, like we gonna hold shit that we ain't even gonna use and take it to our grave and just wasted it. You know what I'm saying?
I made a post. I made a post the other day. Like if you somebody looking at these kids going, I got it out the mud. Why can't they? You a goofy. Like you a goofy.
No, I'm gonna tell you what that is.
Hey,
That's a individual that ain't never been in this mud and don't know that your feet sink every time you walk in this mud. That mud nasty. That mud get heavy. It take 2 hours to bathe all this mud off you. That's a person that ain't never been in the mud. That's somebody who listened to somebody rapping on a song talking about some damn mud. Bro, I don't want you to walk out there in that mud. That mud is terrible and it's real dirty, bro.
Like and
and when it dry up, you got more problems.
And
You know,
that's what I'm talking about, boy. When it dry up, you sure not got problem. Cause now you got that hard, dried up mud on you, boy. You a regular water and white cloth ain't gonna get it. You got to soak and scrub. No, I don't want you getting that
yeah,
mud, bro.
yeah,
If I can hand it to you, I'm gonna give it to you.
yeah.
Bro, but I'm gonna tell you something about what you just said, though, girl. Man, I'm one of the national director for Diamond Sport Group. If anybody else didn't know that. So we recruit for Diamond Sport Group. So we always ask the parents, you know what I'm saying, hey man, when you enjoyed your experience, you ought to go home and tell somebody else about your experience. Do you know our
Mm-hmm.
white parents? Yeah, in a heartbeat. Do you know how many parents I don't had tell me, not all of them. Man, I don't want to tell nobody about this. I love this. I want my child to be the only person in this area to get this opportunity. I don't want them to. I swear to God, bro. And they look, they're like
I already know,
they,
bro.
they look like me, you and Mike.
Listen, cause I had someone come to me, oh man, yeah, the diamond. I'd be like, you be in the joint? Yeah, I go to this. I say, so what you don't like about diamond? Um, um, um. No, you was talking so fast. Let me get it out. What you don't like about diamond? They can't say nothing. I said, then here's the thing, bro. You can't be mad. Sometimes, once again, people don't like to be held accountable. If I put out this what we doing in black and white, and I'm pushing this for a whole month, and I'm pushing it every day for 2 weeks before the event, that you know this the schedule, this the routine, and I hold you to this, and you don't do it, who fault is it?
Yo,
So I mean, what the fuck? I mean, you know what I'm saying? What we talking about, man? Like, I don't know, bro.
so to
my
get back,
business.
we talked about you talked about not having excuses,
Read that
right?
right there, Mike. Man, my ass. Somebody comment. I can't. You know, my ass.
Cam here.
All
My,
about the youth. Girlie, you coach my youngest. Appreciate you. Spivey, you been good people to my boys. 9 events.
That's right. What's going on, brother Hill? Yeah, good
Uh,
young man, man.
hey,
like
hey, girl, hey, Cam here. Do he got that face paint on right
Oh,
now?
he probably just taking it off, right? Hey, listen. When I first met, I was like, man, okay, I'm gonna catch him one day without it, bro. Shit, me.
I ain't never caught it. You ain't never caught it.
No,
You ain't never caught it, bro. He
yeah,
like,
he gonna have that shit on
hey,
all day, every day.
hey, what's your favorite wrestler in the '90s that wore that paint like Sting? I ain't never seen
Sting.
Sting without that paint. I ain't never seen Cam here
Exactly.
without that paint, bro. I ain't never seen the Great Muta without that mask on, bro, or Rey Mysterio. You ain't
No
never seen Rey
question.
Mysterio without that mask on.
No question. And the kids love that shit, so I'd be like, yeah. They looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, he get the kid hype, man. I love Calvin Hill, man. If you ever have something you want the kid to be hype, man, get Calvin Hill because he gonna hype them kids up.
No,
Yeah,
that's
Mike, you gonna enjoy this Memorial Day weekend. This will be your first full diamond experience.
yeah, facts, facts. I'm excited about it. I'm
Yeah,
excited about it.
yeah.
You know,
I don't know, Cam. When the Road Warrior got old, you seen they fade. I know
Yeah.
you know what Hawk and Animal look like. You seen they fade when they got
They
older. I
did,
don't know.
they did in certain interviews when they was younger. They'd take it off,
uh,
or you would catch them with just a little bit of eye paint. With that
Yeah,
little bit,
yeah, you know what they
you
fade. And
still
I
know
think
they
Hawk
were.
was in a movie or something. But
Yeah,
Sting and the Ultimate Warrior, you right about that, bro. You ain't never seen Sting and the Ultimate Warrior without that paint on their face.
yeah.
I think the Ultimate Warrior got buried in that paint, that fade paint.
yeah, I can go for that.
Yeah,
I can go for that.
yeah, they definitely. So, we brought up the Diamond Sports experience. So, tell us how you came about getting into the. It was always called Diamond. Was Diamond instead of D1? The
It was
Diamond
Diamond
Sports.
Sport Group.
The Diamond Sports.
It was Diamond Sport Group at that time. It's still Diamond Sport Group, but now we all have another brand, D17.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. It just seemed like I got a story for everything, man. That happened the same way, man. And I was at the time, Monte, my baby boy, who ended up being the number one running back in the country, was in the eighth grade.
yeah,
And we had went to South Carolina, right there in the same state in Dulles. We had invited to NUC All American game, and we had been to going to I can't even think of what they name now, but it ran by I can't call his name either. None of that's irrelevant, but it was out of Miami. We had been going to their events. I had even been coaching them and everything, and I had met some coaches on the All American circuit down in Miami because I was doing the camps in Atlanta and coaching in that Miami All American game. I forget the name of it right now. I'm sorry, but it runs through that. So we got by the time my children started getting emails from a lot of different places. So we
hmm
went to the NUC game, and Monte had a tremendous event up there. I won't say he had like 12 carries for 190 some yards and 3 touchdowns. I'm talking about they wrote articles on. I even got to meet a dude from Clemson. But when I got to the event, I'm like, man, we paid the money for the event. We had on hospital pants and an iron-on jersey, and it was a lot of talent there. It was pretty good football, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't it wasn't anything special. I've been playing good football. We from Phoenix City, man. We had been playing good football, and he got there. He was dominant. So they had what they version of elite event was the Texas versus the world in Texas. So I'm like, this don't seem right. So we went to Texas, and I took Karan DeLin with me at that time, and he ended up being an All American at East Tennessee State in track and football, and played in CFL. So Monte went on to play at Arkansas. But we went down there to that game, and man, we didn't even make it through the whole game. It was bad. It was terrible.
yeah,
The whole event was terrible. We had them same practice pants, them same iron on jersey. I'm like, man, I just got this in December. Y'all gonna give me this shit right back. So, you know what I'm saying? And like that. And then they put all the good kids on one team and then all the other kids on my team, man. It just wasn't organized. It was terrible. The coaches didn't show up till a day later. You know what I'm saying? We
uh,
had been down there a whole day without coaches. It
uh,
just was horrible. So we left. I think we left in the middle of the game. It was bad, bro. So on the way home, man, I never forget. We was in Louisiana in the middle of it was storming. I called Tommy Elk because
yeah,
Tommy Epps was the
yeah,
guy that gave me the number from because I had got the number from Trick and this dude Sutton, Coach Sutton out of Ohio, Trick out of Florida and Sutton out of Ohio. And they said, man, you need to catch on to the Diamond Sport Group because I seen them when we were leaving South Carolina. The
yeah,
day we were leaving the NUC event, they were setting up for the Diamond event, the first ever one, the first
yeah,
ever Diamond event, the only one they ever had without me.
yeah,
Boom, they were setting up for it. And I was like, they were bringing in pop ups, all the stuff we have,
yeah,
all
yeah,
that ambulance stuff. And I'm like, damn, what it did? We supposed to be here. And I met with Donnell all the time. And come to find out, it was the robot shit that was in my email. But because it was a damn techno robot, I always thought it was bullshit. So I just swiped it to the left.
yeah,
So I called Tommy up and I said, man, what I got to do to have a camp in Phoenix City? 'Cause I'm like, man, I've been going on the road doing all these events. Hell, I can do it better than these folks. I can do it at home because at that time
yeah,
I was training like 60 kids on the weekend.
yeah,
And so he said, man, can you get 40 kids to a field and can you get a field? And I'm like, bro, I have 40 kids on the field every day. And so we ended up having 130 kids, and we had the largest camp in Diamond Sport Group history. It was May 2nd of 2013, I want to say. Yeah. And then from there on, man, he invited me to come coach in the game that December. I was coaching the freshman All American game, and then out of the game, he gave me a job. I've been here 13 years now.
Yeah, it's amazing. As they say, once you in, you family for sure.
Man, and you know what? I just thought about that from telling that story, and I don't told that story 100 times. That happened because I wanted to be a good dad too, man.
Yeah,
Because I was looking for the right spot to get my children uh the extra exposure that they needed. Because I was trying my best to get my children recruited at that time, and I was spending bukus of money, taking them from this event to that state to this event until I called Donnell Brittany, and they came to Phoenix City and they hosted the event, and I've been working with them ever since.
yeah. Phoenix City, one of the bad places. It was hot down that mud, though, boy.
Oh, it hot every day, bro. It's 9:40. I'm outside in my man cave talking to you now, bro. It's 70 degrees.
Yeah, boy, that joint melted the glue on my shoe down there.
It was in June too when y'all came down here one.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah. I
listen,
don't even know why.
we were supposed to stay
Yeah,
another day. I stayed. See, this how damn the event's gonna get you. You gonna go out there and watch them all. So I'm out there all day smoking hot. So by the time we play on beat, we were supposed to leave the next day. We went across the street to eat. I was sitting there. I said, "Shit, we got everything in the car. Well, you might well jump on this road. I'm ready to beat this road up, man. I'm tired, ready to get in my bed." Man, me, VT, and bro we jumped in that car and we were gone. I think we left some equipment at the place leaving so fast. Had to call you to go get it, Spivey.
hey man, we had a good time, bro.
Yes,
We
sir.
had a
Yes,
good time. I gotta get y'all back down here, man. I come to Virginia every year. I gotta get y'all down here at least one more time.
yeah, man. It definitely be something to do. We may need to set up. Might need to set up Island. We might have to set something up with one of these youth programs. Go out there for a weekend, man. Take 2, 3 teams down there.
Oh, I forgot. Y'all got y'all team back on. I'm having Longhorn Invitational for Father Day weekend, man. Right here in Phoenix City, all my Longhorn team go. We looking for folk to play that weekend. We want to play
Okay.
some pretty good teams that weekend, man. We'll have a weekend of just get some work in, man, with all my youth team.
I definitely hit up some guys. I know I ain't gonna have no team right. I dropped back down this year. I'm going back down to the 8 year olds. So I got, as they say, I got to get my team out the mud. All new players. So
I mean,
Yeah,
I got a young team. They're got the I think they 7 or 8. I got
yeah,
that A group though.
yeah, yeah. I ain't put it together yet. I got
Oh,
four,
okay, 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 okay,
5 people
okay.
registered. I got to put it together, and I think I'm gonna have a bunch of kids that ain't never played. How most people don't like that. That's how I like. So I ain't got to worry about changing no bad habits.
And
Yep.
anybody listening that want to come down there, you ain't got to bump with me. I ain't coach. I'm retired. Unless we talk about middle school or high school football, you ain't got to bump with me. I'm gonna go out here this weekend to Cam Newton 7 and get a little bump in. Though I am gonna coach in that this weekend.
Yeah, but I definitely my man Red always be looking for some. See, he got a 14U. He always looking for some travel. So I definitely see if you got a
I'm
13.
thinking about it now. Now I can't. 13 and 14, we can't do that in Alabama because they once they get in middle school, they ain't letting them get down like that, bro. These folk play middle school
Oh
football down here.
yeah, we do it here in the spring.
Yeah, and then
It's
by
actually
June, every middle school is in full effect because that when we start them 7 on 7, them school 7 on 7s and stuff toward the end of June. So that everybody be with their school in June.
yeah, that's a good jump though. Uh, she said what time? So off that, go ahead, Mike. You had a question you wanted to ask before I keep on jumping in.
um, I don't forgot it. I don't forgot it. I was looking to see at this tournament they got this weekend here to see if y'all had a team that was playing. They got a
Yeah,
Shamrock,
You talking about the against the Long Island boys? You
I
referencing in
think
that?
Long Island Elite. I might
Yeah.
ref. I might ref on Sunday. I ain't refing on Saturday.
No, I think Tri City got a team in there.
Yes,
Child,
yeah.
child with the dogs, 14U in there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Um, couple boys from across the water. Yeah, them Long Island boys, they came down, I think, 2 years ago, and they wanted to come down. If I assemble my team and we got that same team, We might do some early jump next year, but we just opened up registration last week, so
Yeah, I can go
I'm
for
get
that.
get them people on the books now. Um, so we gonna
Uh,
go ahead.
I might be up there next weekend too. I got two teams playing in EYF next weekend.
Oh, okay.
My 9 and my 10-year-old Longhorn team playing EYF next weekend.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Is that the one? One of them just got canceled. Which one? No, that was the All Star game that got canceled.
Yeah, that's the All American game.
Yeah, the All American. Okay, so yeah,
That that
the other
I ain't
event.
gonna get into that, but that gatekeeping, short stopping, instead of collaborating conversation. But we'll talk about that on another time. Or we
Yeah,
can get into it now. 'Cause I really, you know me, I don't give a
nah,
But
but
shit. Yeah.
I definitely I'm gonna be at that. I'm definitely gonna be at the EF because there's gonna be some teams out there to watch, and I don't mind watching no football. Catch some of it. Yeah, man. With the All American joint, it's with a lot of things. Period. Sometimes people get, like you say, collab, gateway, but people, man, I don't know. Should be a little crazy.
it
And
like
it was gonna be. If I ain't mistaken, that joint, I don't know. I forgot when it was supposed to be. It was something else supposed to be going on around that time too.
it,
Okay, talk about your boys, man. You hit on you had one. Was you about to ask a question, Mike?
I was about to talk about the same thing. I was
Go ahead.
literally about to say the same.
Ask how you want to ask. Go ahead.
So, so I
Because
was
I got
gonna
so
say,
many things I can talk about.
I was literally gonna say, talk about while coaching, watching your kids develop and their journeys based off like how you train them to be ready for every level of football.
Man, those was some of the best times of my life, man. You know, you can't never get that back. I got six grandchildren now, so hopefully I get a chance to relive some of that. But I mean, I try to prepare them for every situation, bro. So my oldest son, Jeremy, played cornerback, man, and to watch him go into his 7th grade year, get ready to go to play school ball. Cause by then, I think he was like 12 years old. We had played all the way through youth. We started playing at 5. He had played all the way to 12, and then got a chance to go to PCIS and prove himself. Because not everybody in the city out there at the same school. Cause we in a city that most people go to the same school, and so now it's ultimate competition. And I watched him start as a 7th grader, and then Jamal was right behind him, my middle son. The year he had as a 7th grader was unbelievable, man. By the time he got to middle school, bro, he was just yeah, he was just raw. And then Monte right behind them the following year in the 7th grade, man. So they all three of them 7th grade year was a big milestone because I mean we conquered youth football, man. We won national championship. We won 3 or 4 state championship. We won countless number 7-on-7s and stuff like that, man. And so to watch them get to the next step, man, and perform well, it was amazing. And then we went on to another step. Got to the 9th grade, playing freshman football. My oldest son, you know what I'm saying, started to enjoy music. You know what I'm saying? He really started, it's a split the time between football and music. But he still ended up starting that corner in 9th grade year, man, and really and truthfully gave him like one pad. And then that following year, Jamar got there and set it on fire, man, to the point where they pulled him up and let him start playing varsity on the 9th grade. And then the conversation about Amante, as soon as he got there, was he gonna play 9th grade of varsity ball, man? And Jamar and Monte ended up playing major minutes at 10th graders in a 6A school that was ranked in the nation at the time. My children went to high school, man, and a lot of them kids that I trained, when we started talking about when I started that lab program with all my kids at an early age, and me too, to be honest, which I wasn't but 25, 26. When those guys got to Central High School is a public school in Phoenix City, Alabama. And a lot of folks on this phone, if they don't know me, they had never heard of Phoenix City, Alabama. We were ranked number 3 in the nation behind Mater Day and Bosco Prep. And that's a true story. In 2018, them folk with Central High School, the number 3 team in the nation. When you talking about Design Will, Markel, Ben, Justin Ross, the Spivey boys, the Oh my God, Trayvon Miller, the Ray Thorns, them all those guys end up going Division 1. And I was just telling Dylan Grigg, my head coach now at down in Russell County, man, me and him work well together. I'm the director of football operation and the office coordinator of the middle school, and he's the head coach, man. And me and him have a great working relationship. And I was just telling him now, man, that we got 11 kids that's coming out of my middle school right now that I think have potential to be Division 1 athletes, and that's I've had a class that deep. I've had a lot of Division 1 athletes, and we've had a heavy class. That 24 class had like 7 guys in, including Cam Coleman, the number 1 player in the country. The kid that just went to Texas for 3-4 million freaking dollars, including that kid. But this class right here, 31, 30. I'm thinking, hell, I'm getting old, man. Whatever it is, 31. That's it. 31 has about 11 Division 1 athletes in it, man. And I'm so excited for that development of that class. So my boys end up doing great, man. Monte first carry as a varsity running back. His 10th grade year went 65 yards to the crib on the counter play. Jamar first carry was on a outside zone and went 45 yards to the touchdown. Jamar ended up signing with Mississippi Valley State in 2018. Jerry, my oldest son, played at a Division 3 school. Man, he went to Faulkner University, and my baby boy was on the cover of USA Today with 2 footballs in the hand. Man, he signed with Arkansas over LSU, Ole Miss, and 45 other schools. He wanted to go and be the man, so he went to Arkansas by himself.
Impressive. Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, I can get
Hey,
into it, man. If y'all want me to take a second, man, I can get into it. I got current guy. So I'm gonna give some shout out, man. Trey Miles playing cornerback at UAB right now. Eddie Eddie Williams just won the national championship with Indiana. Jaquan King just transferred to Indiana. Roderick Morgan starts at nickelback for Alabama. Once APL was the leading sack getter in the conference SEC conference this year with number 42 for the University of Alabama. Cam Coleman was the star receiver at Auburn this year. He just transferred to Texas. Dylan Gentry played for Jacksonville State. TK Norman is playing for Texas A&M right now. Daly and Upshaw is playing for the University of Miami. Monterio Echo play cornerback for Georgia State. Jamari Burnett is at Alabama State along with Devin Brown and Cam Reed. Bryson Riggins and Ty Davis are at Miles College. Denver Harper is at Austin P. And if I missed anybody, guys, I forgive me, man. It's probably about 7 to 10 more guys that's out there that's really banging. Man, I've been blessed, bro. Truly
facts.
blessed.
Facts.
Truly blessed, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, man. It's a joy to see it, brother.
That's a question for you too, though, big homie.
What's that?
Like you kind of watch, like, man, y'all been with DJ through the whole journey, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
from the time you, like, I remember DJ bouncing on the sideline, trying to look like Derek. Goddamn it, when we was playing flag, and like for him to turn into a quarter, like he was a quarterback from day one. He was like
Yeah.
5. He was a quarterback. Like,
Yeah.
talk about the journey, because man, I like the highlight it, because he's a special kid.
Oh man. Um, like you say, man, I don't know where to start. His journey. I wish his dad was on to tell it more than but from my point of view, his journey.
Get on the goddamn podcast, man.
his journey. I think he was like probably 2 years old, man. He brought him all types of balls, and he was like, man, everybody always call about the kid. Man, you got to see my boy. He in here throwing sparrows with heat. I'm like, yeah, right, man. Sure enough, I come around there. That joke. He said, no, go back in the hallway, and he, them Jones. I said, whoa. I said, man, that was just some old luck. Man, every time he caught back, them Jones come out tight sparrows, and he was spinning it. And then the baby boy, which I thought he was going, he had the most talent to me. I just remember when he barely could walk. He looked like the Flintstone kid, Bam Bam. He could take a baseball, he could throw it up in the air with one hand, take the bat, and whack up, and he'd smack that jump. I said, yo, you see him? That hand-eye coordination crazy. Like, bro, barely can stand up, but he'll toss that ball up in the air, whack up. I said, yo, they had it, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's a good dad in their life with the sports. And they everything we was on, they was on. Like I remember because I used to be come down, I was running around during the days to go over his house. I was into the monster trucks real hard. They got hooked on monster trucks. We always on the
Remember
monster.
y'all used to go to the monster trucks.
Yeah, that was my thing for a couple years. I was got like I couldn't miss the event. I used to come on every day to watch that joint. So
So
the process, man. Like he was just naming all them guys. DJ, Keon, it's a couple of them guys. I just had the luxury of being their coach, and it's amazing. Didn't know this until I think it was their last. No, I'm lying. I didn't know it until they was in high school that I coached them guys from 5 all the way through rec. You know what I'm saying? Till they was 13. I didn't know that. Like just coaching because it's yeah, and everywhere I went, like they came, they went. You know what I'm saying? Um, or we moved together. Let me say it that way. Um, and we went through some adversities because we should have been like a 10U, and we went and we was 12U. We played up, and if anybody coach rec ball, it's a big difference between 10 and 12. So
Yeah.
yeah. So that first year, they got introduced to some grown man stuff, and they had some big boy. I mean, we played my main man Los Carl Iceland. We played they 12U, and they was a solid grown man 12U, and they was we was stomping with them. We just too small. We couldn't get over the hump, man. You know what I'm saying? They was beating us.
I man, I had none of them 12-year-old going on 15, did it?
Hey man, you know how they do over there. No, not my man, but yeah, they were just too big, too strong. I think
Mike,
we
I
had
don't seen it, bro. I don't seen it. They have some 12-year-olds out there that be going on 15. I don't know how it worked, but that's the way it happened.
he was
man.
born in a leap year, so he skipped some birthdays.
Yeah, man, I done seen all types of foolishness, man. I done seen we got beat out, shoot, I think we got beat out in the champion. Was it the championship game? Yeah, I think it was. I can't remember what it was, but we got beat out by a team, and it was determined to go down to nationals. And I'm just like, hold on, man. I seen them play all year. 2, 3 of these dudes I ain't never seen, bro.
I ain't never seen him before.
We wanted to protest and we wanted this, that, and the third. And he was just like, man, you could do it, but man, I already know them kids' name. So basically, he already told me it's gonna cost you 500, and I already know who them kids is. Ain't nobody cheat. But it was coming to find out one of the guys that were in the league or something that was they former team. So
Their brother, nah. So I
yeah,
want to touch on something both of y'all. Like I asked that for a reason, and then you brought up Dirk and Spivey. I asked you about that for a reason. Like people don't put enough emphasis on what a father means to a son. So as a son wanting to make your father proud,
That right?
especially when your father is leading you in the right direction. Like it's an intangible nobody talk about, but it means so much in our
yeah,
community,
right. Because
man.
listen, you could coach a kid that ball, and let's say his daddy don't come to no games, and then one day you'll just be like, "What the fuck is going? He going? He trying extra hard." And guess what? His
His daddy
daddy.
in the crowd.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I also get a lot of the parents on this. Man, they got to support the youth in general. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of parents don't even come to the games, bro. Like, I had a kid on my team. I had a kid on my team this year, right? New. I met him. Sorry if y'all watching. I know y'all be watching. It's the truth. Uh, Mama ain't make nothing. Nothing. Nothing that was done with the team, banquet, event, troll, sir. And we was rocking. We was undefeated all the way to the championship. Ain't make nothing. Finished third in the nation. Ain't come to nothing. You hear me? And I come to find out from the people that been with him, shit, she ain't been in nothing in the last 4, 5 years.
Mm.
I don't get it, bro. I see it every day. I've been seeing it for the last 25, 30 years and still don't get it. I'm gonna ask y'all a question to see that do this just happen in Phoenix City or do it happen in Virginia too? All right, trigger warning, guy. It might trigger you. I'm gonna ask you. So y'all ever been coaching or mentoring or training the kid, and you've
Mm,
been training the kid ever since he about 7, 8 years old, and you didn't know he had no family member because you've been picking him up, you've
mm,
been riding him, you've been feeding him. You might have even had to buy him a T-shirt, you know what I'm saying, and some shoes, everything. This
mm.
child turned into a stud.
And here they
You
come.
get to high school now, all of a sudden you look up in the crowd, everybody got on a T-shirt with you ain't never met in all these years. They ain't sent nail down for no registration, they ain't no sent no money for no fundraising, ain't did nothing. But now when the child become a star, oh, that my baby. Oh, that my son, especially these dad. I ain't gonna call him no name tonight, but especially these dad. And show up
Mhm.
and say, hey man, that my G, that my son. That might is. Or do that just happen in Phoenix City or that happens in across the country?
Shit, I thought Virginia where it originated that shit.
It's it's a sad thing that as a kid you gotta add value to your the people above you life in order to for them people to show you love. Like it's crazy that you could be a kid who win the science fair and it mean nothing to people. You make the newspaper for scoring touchdowns, and they're the same people who acted like you won't was invisible. Now you the most important person in the world, and we doing a mental health sit down this week. I'm gonna tell you, it force a kid, man. It's a mental health moment for me. It force a kid to try to always do dynamic things to get love from you, and they feel like they can't just be who they are, right? Like if the only time I'm getting praised is when I bring a report card in for you to brag to your brothers and sisters. If the only time I'm getting praised is when it make you look good, then I'm gonna be forced to try to make you look good my whole life to get love from you.
Good night.
Good night, good night. And that's unfair to that kid. Like that's unfair to that kid. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, man. Yeah, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad because I watch through the mentoring I do. I I I watch so many people involved, adults involved in these kids' lives, look like these or act like these kids is a burden, but then that same adult, and this on a smaller scale, that kid go get a job. That kid's still a kid. You immediately start telling that kid to pay bills in your house because they got money coming in that you want access to. Like it be sad. It be sad. It be sad. We gotta do better as adults for these kids.
You ain't gonna get me to get
Yeah,
cranked up
that
on
that rough, man. If I could change one thing, I would do that, man. If anybody listening, man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say this. These kids don't start being good in high school or when they start making the paper, and most of the time, that's when they don't need your support. Them folks, they got it now. See, by the time they get recruited and all that stuff, they got it. The same kid that you say, oh, that kid really fine in the 11th grade was really 5, 7 years old. And your 7 year, his 7 year coach needed your help, and he needed your support, and that child needed your help at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He
it.
don't need you to take the wait and see approach to is he gonna develop to be a superstar before you become his family member.
Because 9 times out of 10, to be honest, you jokers that come in when you in the 10th and 11th grade, you come in and you giving them bad advice to fuck them up on the
Yep.
back. So
You
it's best you stay back out the picture where you was at sometimes. You know what I mean?
you the dude on the sideline telling the coach that he wrong and putting the buzz in the ear of the kid that he can buck the system. And Man, don't get me to talking about this shit.
Yeah, man.
That we here for to talk about it.
Like you
Because
that coach got that kid believing in himself, and then you came in here, and the moment it don't look like what you think it's supposed to look like, you constantly like going back and forth with the coach.
And you never, and this would get me, bro. They don't realize you as a coach got the same shit going on they got going on.
A
You know what
regular
I'm
life.
saying? I'm putting up with the same shit at work and everywhere else you put up before I come out here. Don't think you the only one. Like, and I had to tell my parents one year, my kids. I was about to speak about this earlier. You know, everybody 2 years ago, I was almost out of here. Right before Memorial Day event 2 years ago. I was almost out of here. But my kid, look, me say like they hit me up. They wanted me to coach, talking to my brother and them. And you know, it's a season I never forget. I coached that season pushing in the beginning, I was pushing a walker with an oxygen tank, you know what I'm saying? So it's a season I never ever forget. You know what I mean? So and sometimes people still don't appreciate that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it just be crazy, man. It just be, and I'm just like, how dare you? You don't even come to practice. You trying to find the ride because you want to catch happy hour karaoke and everything else. But you mad at the coach for being dedicated out there with your kids. We ain't getting paid for this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, man.
Can you drop my kid off? No, you got 6 cars in the driveway.
now all to do is just drop the kids off. You drop the kids off for 6 straight weeks and nobody even come out the door to say, hey man, appreciate it. You need some gas money, can I give you a water for your ride back? Here man,
Man,
you wanna catch a shot on the square? Nothing.
No,
man.
but
I had to start telling my parent, listen, man, I ain't got shit that I got to do. I do Uber. So the time I'm taking to drop your kids off, that's my extra grand time. I take food stamps and everything. We come up with a plan. Like, listen, bro, I've been doing it like just like I said. Matter of fact, it's crazy. So just like with DJ and them, 5 all the way through. Only thing with this team, I think I took it over when it was 7. So from 7 to 12, I've been handling this same team. Same no for some of these kids. The last 5 years, 4 5 years, I've been picking them up. Now, mind you, that's spring, all other types of events, whatever college visits we going on, extra activities, all that. You know what I'm saying?
show up 7 minutes later than you supposed to show up dropping them off, they blowing your phone up. Or
I wish they would.
man, it's
Boy, you think you got it out before I did, girl. I wish you would.
Yeah.
I wish you
man.
would got my phone and them already goddamn doing you a favor. Okay,
Don't call the hound to me about nothing. We en route. That's my thing. We en route. I had something to take care of. We en route. You want them home at a certain time. You should have been here to get
you
them.
come get it.
Yeah.
I had to learn to be tougher, and I'm still working on it. And that just started like over the course of the year, man. Because people don't change. When I first started doing this stuff, people they weren't out to use folks to take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? If
Mm-hmm.
you was a good person and helping people, they found ways to. First of all, they were gonna stay loyal to you.
Yeah.
They knew where they bread was buttered at. They stay loyal to you.
Oh, that shit already.
Man, you'll go pick up a kid in 2026. You're gonna pick that kid up, feed him, clothe him, do everything for him
You decide
for
you
for months. And then it's time to go to a major tournament, a major event or something, and you call the mom and she tell you, well, he ain't gonna play with y'all this week. He gonna go over there and play with such and such, such and such. At this point in time, it's time to start doing all this stuff because people ain't made out what they used to. You know what I'm saying? If you had to go by and it was a kid staying with the grandma only and she couldn't get it back and forth to practice, you know what I'm saying? You go pick them up every day when it's time to have the fundraising, the fifth fry. Grandma was gonna send that food stamp code. Grandma was gonna cook for y'all if it need to be. She'll come out there and cook the fish at the fifth fry, whatever. But I think the word I'm looking for now is nowadays people have entitlement. They think you supposed to. If you coach you football, you supposed to pay for my child. You supposed to pick my child. You supposed to do this stuff because these new age parents don't get it. So I've just come to the realization now that I can no longer pick your child or drop them off or none of that because once I do it one time, right,
Yeah.
I don't gave you a crutch to lean on. Now, from here on out, you ain't gonna try to find your child now ride. You gonna try to take it. Then coach gonna come get it. Coach
Listen,
on the play pad enough, he'll come get it. And I got a statement I tell all my parents and all my players. I've coached over 100 Division I athletes. I am not gonna treat your child no special because he can run, jump, kick, swim, or throw. That do
jump,
not make. I don't know nothing about no All American. No, I work for All American company. I don't know nothing about no 5 star, no All American, no none of that stuff on my individual team, bro.
yep,
Everybody out here the same way, and you
yep,
gonna have to get it like everybody else.
yep,
So
yep.
so I was actually talking about you. I want to say I was talking to Dame yesterday or day before yesterday, Rob. I was talking about when like one of the games I ref, you was like one of our best players was messing up in school, so he over there and he had to be the water boy, and that's regular stuff,
Facts.
right? But then, what you also told me was he was on the sideline pouting and didn't do the water boy job like y'all had him. So now you got to sit another week because you got to do the job that we told you you had to do. Like
No,
that.
he listen. So it was come time to get some water one time. I called for the water. He at the playground. Oh, okay. This week don't count. Yeah, come
No,
on.
that's the facts.
We're reset next week.
And like a lot of these coaches that I see in youth sports, like all this attitude that I get from kids and kids slamming their helmets and this, that, and the third, that come because y'all allow them. Cause
None of that.
I'll never forget, and I'm so thankful. Rest in peace to him, Coach Doug. When my first year playing football, 7th grade, my grades started dropping immediately because I started focusing on just football. And if I'm lying, God take my next breath. I got out of school one day and walked in my living room, and Coach Doug was sitting there talking to my mama. My mama called the coach. The coach was literally in my living room, and he was like, "Check me out. Ain't nobody gonna know why we doing this, but I'm gonna let you suit up. You gonna be in full uniform. You're not gonna play one down. You're not gonna play one down. Cause if you don't understand that this is secondary to that, then you can't do this."
It's funny because as you said, I can hear him talking with that toothpick in his
And
mouth.
and and, and you know I'm
Yes, sir.
serious.
that's
Like
how he gonna be the stuttering
and
and and
and
and you can back that too, Jack. Coming to
and, and like it was one of the best things that could have happened for me. Like, yeah, you found something else you like, man. You a nerd first. Be a nerd. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, you know what I mean?
Maybe as
And
a parent, you should be holding your kid accountable at this age. I mean, what we talking about? We talking about 6th, 7th graders, and you acting like, come on, man.
man,
If you doing
like,
this now, what you gonna do on the high school level?
but
What you?
like I seen a team where they had a set of twins. I'm like, yo, y'all let these and y'all everything they do wrong, y'all give them excuses for. Like that kid literally tried to hurt somebody on purpose, and you talking about he was holding them on the play before. That don't give him reason to cut a man at the knees from the blind side. That don't give him reason. And this adults that's
Man, be
talking.
careful who you let coach and train your kids, man, because some of these folks are putting terrible stuff in these kids. And winning, it ain't about the winning and losing.
Mm-mm.
Because you could be on a team that win all the time and really be out there losing like hell because you ain't learning nothing. You
Lawrence
getting
Phillips.
all kinds of bad habits.
Lawrence
Bro, these
Phillips.
folks paying folk to play you football.
Oh, listen, bro. I seen one year, and once again,
I put my hand on the Bible, girl. I ain't got nothing out here in my man cave, but I raised my right hand to the Lord. I ain't never played a player a day in my life, and I never will. I
nah,
won't care. I don't care. If you think your son that good that I got to pay him or give him something special, then take him back with you. Put him in the car with you. Hurry up and take him back.
only thing I ever came close, only thing I ever done, we may help work with you on some registration. We might do some fundraising and doing some shit, or we say we can get some sponsors. But nothing outside of that. Like I done seen dudes buy game systems and all types of gear. I'm like, bruh, for what? You know what I mean?
For what? Like Bernie Mac said, motherfucker, for what?
the, the sense of
I get it.
entitlement. The sense, like I watch a lot of different podcast stuff, right? And the Gill podcast, like when you hear Brandon Jennings, like talk about, like I was before I was in the ninth grade, I was paying my mama rent off basketball, and then you look at like how he was always combative with coaches, and it never just worked out once he got to the league. Like they made him feel like he was above everybody from day one. I can do what I want to when I want to,
Create a
and
monster.
and when you get that mentality that young, you
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 ruining the kid.
you can't challenge him because he just gonna want to go to somebody else who gonna be like, because once you challenge him, he gonna feel like he just don't think I'm nice like that. He don't know, and he gonna just keep searching
Oh
for
no,
people.
they gonna say the main word. Oh, he hating on me.
He had,
Yeah, he ain't done.
so like once you entitle these kids like that, it become a uphill fight trying to make them understand that, man, you still just a kid. You're not above people. Like you gonna have to at some point. Like you work for people for real. Yeah, I know you in the NFL making millions. The person who paying you make billions though, and he don't have to put up with that shit. And we watch so many of them get to certain levels, and it ain't football. That's the reason why they don't make it. Or
Them,
it ain't
them, them,
it
them,
ain't
them
talent.
NFL players are millionaires, right? Well, not all of them, but most of them at least got a $500,000 career. You make 400,000 just being in the league, so they
Facts.
got at least $500,000, right? Correct.
Facts.
All right. And one of them did not wear that white out their shoe. Ask one of them goddamn millionaires that got so much control over everything they do to come out there without white socks coming out that black cleat. Ask them somebody to put on hair color socks beside that white sock coming out that black cleat.
No,
Since
listen.
you once you get to be that nice, you ain't gotta listen to nobody. I tell you what, don't wear that goddamn white sock coming out that
You gonna hurt them pockets.
cleat. Shit. I tell you what, fail the drug test.
Hmm.
I tell you what, you that nice, you ain't got to listen to nobody. Skip OTA. Skip them. You that nice, right?
Yeah.
Shit, you that nice, you get to challenge everybody. Argue with the coach. You're a millionaire. Shit, you in the NFL. You the shit. Argue with that goddamn coach.
Your ass
That's
gonna be
right.
work. Your ass gonna be working at Arby's in 3 years.
Speaking of this,
Mike,
before we get ready to wrap it up, go ahead.
practice start at 6:30 a.m. Walk your ass in there at 6:32 since you the shit.
Ooh, now that's the one. That's the one. Listen, speaking of the NFL, man, y'all been looking at it's so much movement going on right now,
Oh god,
man.
You know who
I'm
ain't
a
moving?
Falcon fan. I'm just saying it. I'm a Falcon fan, and we just signed two and turned the ball over.
Yeah, Mike about to speak on that anyway. Go ahead.
They signed two and turned the ball over. They ain't signed goddamn it Kyler Murray.
And man, the man ain't released yet, man.
That don't
Arizona,
mean, man, they make free agent deals way before it's time to make free agent
I
deals.
mean, but he, but
Yeah,
he can't, he can't, he
Kyler
can't
Murray
talk
went
to
to the open
nobody.
age, bro.
That
Yeah,
man, what I say last week, that man going to play baseball. Watch. Listen, I ain't not like, and I don't think people understand. I ain't knocking his talent, but the stuff every year is something different. That's about his character off the field. Like it's off the field stuff. Now we hearing the team think he a bad. This is the first time I ever heard them say they think he a bad teammate. But when they put stuff like you can't play the video game in your contract. Like you gotta limit the hours you play the video game. I, while it's
So,
goofy, listen, bro. I think it's goofy too, but I also think
no,
it's
if
something there.
they got,
it ain't
if
good
they got to put,
for the franchise quarterback
No, 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 no,
of a $1 billion franchise
no,
because he
no,
need to be
no,
studying the damn playbook, studying the
no,
damn video game.
no, 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 no. What I'm saying is, I think it's goofy that they even had to put it in there.
Oh yeah, he had to
Like you feel
tell
what I'm
him that.
saying?
Yeah.
There has to be something there. And one
yeah,
thing about
that's crazy.
the quarterback position is two things in the NFL that can kill you in that position. One is your skin color, and two is them not thinking you a leader. And he got
Spoke on
no.
that earlier today when I was talking about training quarterback, bro. You got to be in the league from that position. Kyler Murray has a lot of wild stuff that jumps out at you, man. Especially when he was in college. But to be that small of a stature
You got to be
and have that
super
many
pissed.
deficiencies in your game, you knew you were gonna have to take the mental aspect of your game to the highest level. And he wasn't willing to do that.
Nope.
Kyler Murray might be a product of what we were just talking about, man. He was so good in Arizona as a young kid that he probably just was gifted, man. And he really had. I can tell you this now, man. All three of us sitting on this phone are good and grown. You don't been around people. You don't play with kids that was so good that they ain't did half the shit that you did, and that stuff works in high school. For some folks, it works in college.
Yeah.
It just don't work in the NFL.
No,
Motherfucker just show up and play.
man. And that's like that was my only conversation about it. Now, maybe getting cut humble you and you try to revamp yourself.
I don't think like he got the money. He know he can go do this. He know he can
Eh,
go do that.
No,
Like some people just ain't gonna click the.
no, man, that's
Well,
what I
well,
was
what you
talking
finna
about.
find out is do he love football or is he just good at football?
It, man,
Now you finna find out. Because in order to do what Mike talking about doing, you got to love it. Because if you don't love it, you do what Gurley said. I got the money. I'm already rich. Man, damn the football. I can go sit on the bench for another 3 years, hold a clipboard, get
man,
another contract, and ride off in
And
the
that's
sunset.
I can
that's
go
the
to the
part. That's the
I can go
part
to the
I don't.
TFL. I can
That's
go
the
play.
part I don't know about. Like
I can go play baseball. Like he got a lot of options.
a lot of
That
Right.
these dudes weird, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. So trying to figure them out be
And then
man.
sometimes you just need to get out of where you at. Because up until this year, and I still don't think he's great. Sam Darnold absolutely was fucking off.
Yeah,
he was pretty
Then he get to
decent last
Seattle with a good offensive coordinator. They
he was
simplify
decent
the
at
game for him.
at the Vikings. He was decent.
year. Yeah, he was pretty decent last year too. I give him that. But no, I talk about Sam Donald all
That's
the
the same
time.
way like Gino had Gino hit Seattle and got
Like
on fire.
I say that about
Then the Jets bringing him back after he just had a horrible year. You know,
I said that about I said that about Sam Donald. Like I talked about it like 3 years ago. We said that man can't play football. He ain't gonna be in the NFL no more. And then they put him in the now. We all will agree that the Jets one of the worst organizations to play quarterback for.
they
But
probably the, they probably the
top
second of
worst
second or the third.
like so we
I think
and then
Cleveland is still probably number one right now.
Yeah. I was trying to think who would be worse than the Jets and Cleveland Browns, the only name that kept popping to my head.
Yeah, Cleveland.
but they just be missing. They just
Nah,
be
that
missing.
shit, bro. You go, man. Listen, who? I mean, they have some decent shit here and there, but it's just everything around. Then it's just like the front office don't care, the coaches don't care. Like this shit is
Who the best
horrible.
quarterback played for the Jets since Joe Namath?
I said it
I
the
only
other
got
day.
one name.
I
Probably
said the
Mark
middle.
Sanchez.
I say Chad
Chad
Pennington.
Pennington.
That's
I said Chad Pennington.
I said the same shit. I said it last week when we was on. I said Chad
Mark
Pennington.
Sanchez went to two back-to-back goddamn AFC championships.
Man, he can't be
I,
the butt
I'm
fumble.
thinking.
The butt
Only
fumble.
thing I think about when I hear the word Matt Sanchez is the butt fumble, bro.
No,
That's the
that's
only
the
thing I
fact.
got.
No, that's the facts. I'm trying to think.
Um,
Vinny Testaverde?
Vinny Testaverde was so bad that they tried to make him legally colorblind.
Listen, bro.
You
Listen.
remember when that? You old enough to remember when that shit came out, man? They tried to say Vinny Testaverde was legally colorblind.
Listen. When
yeah,
I first got on my
he got more.
campaign,
He got more passes than anybody. Like more excuses in the
when
passes.
when when I when I first got on my campaign about the way they treat black quarterbacks compared to white quarterbacks, the first thing I started talking about was the fact that Vinny Testaverde was somebody starter for fucking 17, 18 years. Excuse me, fellas.
Yeah. He. I mean, it ain't nothing you could go to vouch for any of that. Like he was horrible everywhere he went. At least some people was average in some places. Dude was just Hey, let's even
It been
Trent
some
Dilfer.
bad ones, bro, but to consistently get a job, I think folk were looking for that Miami University of Miami Magic, but they don't realize it. Bill Testament ain't did shit now.
Yeah,
And
he
then
had
he was on the team with full
the
of Hall of
dog,
Fame.
the dogs. I swear he had to have mob ties or something, man.
No, that's the facts.
Some. I'm telling you, you can't convince me, man.
Because I think in those 19, 17, 18 years, I think that man finished with like four more touchdowns than interceptions in his career. Like, how did somebody let you do that?
Shit, all the bad quarterbacks I can think of played with Cleveland. Bernie Kosar. I didn't get that at all. He was slow. He had a funky ass throwing motion, arm weak.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll be some bad ones, bro.
See, they gave him the
Now
yeah.
that's on the sliding scale now, cause we ain't talking about the NFL. I don't want to be one of these ones out here talking about somebody trash and they made it all the way to the league. But if we talk about league wide now, cause at
Yeah,
some
no,
point in time in their career they
that's the
were
fact.
supposed to get there now. But
But
you
in
That's
know,
the
we try to
league,
be real.
but in the league, yeah,
In the league, they were pretty bad.
yeah.
Vinny Testaverde got 19 years and Taj Boyd didn't get one. That's
Bitch, that
crazy.
first thing in the NFL 19 years for real.
Yeah, no, that man was a star. Like, I literally was looking it up because I looked up him, Bernie Kosar. It was like four of them. Because outside of maybe a 4-year window, I don't know why people talk about Brett Favre the way they do. But that's another conversation.
Oh wow, now come on now, shit. Brett Favre a
Yeah,
bad motherfucker now.
he can
Hey,
sling
hold
it.
on one second. I gotta do something.
He,
Yeah,
he, can,
he's a gunslinger. Don't get that
he
wrong.
can sling it. He can
But
sling it. But
there's a
he gonna
lot
get
of
it to
bull.
the other team just as much as he gonna get it to his team.
Yeah, pretty much. He
And like
definitely.
I'm one of them people. Like, I think Green Bay's supposed to be disappointed with the career of Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. If you ask me, 30 plus years of 40 years worth of Hall of Fame quarterback play.
What what
Two,
what happened to Brett?
two
What happened to Brett Favre? It might be the same thing happening to Aaron Rodgers right now. They played too long. Brett Favre let y'all see him at it worst so much toward the end that people forget how good he was.
no,
Same thing with
I
Aaron
know
Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers might be my favorite technical quarterback ever. You know what I'm saying? Just for mechanics and the way he throw the football and the way he just handled. But because he can't retire, they hurting their legacy if you don't remember how good they used to be.
no.
Because now what you see is
I
only thing you see now is Brett Favre right before he retired or Aaron Rodgers now.
Cause and this gonna be a bad take too. People gonna get mad at me for this one, but I'm gonna say it out loud. Cause the end part of Muhammad Ali's career is why I can't have Muhammad Ali as the GOAT. Like, I think if you got
Hold.
if you
Wait a
got
minute.
Muhammad Ali as the GOAT,
Wait a minute.
hold on, hear me out.
Wait a minute.
Hear me out.
My phone had to be goddamn cutting out or something,
No,
man. Cause I thought I heard
no,
Mike say some
no,
bullshit. I know he ain't said what I just think he said.
no. Listen, let
Come
me
again,
finish.
Mike.
Let me finish.
Yeah, run that by me again.
I think if you got Muhammad Ali as the GOAT, you forgot them last 4, 5 fights where he was just getting in the ring and letting people punch all in his face. And the Larry Holmes fight and remember, Ali fought way too long, probably like 8 years too long. Like, no, I get it. I do get it. But if you look at the totality of, like, man, remember, I was born in 77. I had to go back and watch all that good shit. The first shit I seen was Larry Holmes beating up that on this shit.
I
Beating
was
up
born in
it.
'78,
Yo,
so I understand what you're saying, but man, wait a minute. Sometimes when you talking about goats, you do got to ask circumstances. The folk put him in prison. He lost his money, so he ended up fighting at the end of the career. He had Parkinson's disease, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just getting a
no,
paycheck now. In the same breath, Floyd Mayweather might be finna do the same thing because he should just let it go, bro. But
Yeah,
now in that case, Mike fought too long. Mike Tyson fought too long.
what the hell? That man owed all that money he had to. Like he went from being the most feared man in the world to, man, I'll punch him in his face, put him in the ring.
Right.
Like, think
You
about
know,
it.
so
When we was kids, The question was, what you gonna do if you walking down the alley and Mike Tyson in that alley and want to fight? Like that's how scary
Shit.
it was. He was the
Duh.
boogeyman. Fuck, we ain't gotta talk about no monsters. If Mike Tyson in the alley at 12 o'clock at night and he want to fight, what you gonna do? Like that was the question when we was kids. And man, you got people like Jake Paul saying, man, put that nigga in the ring, I'll punch on him.
Yeah. Mike, I ain't even talking about this bullshit he did with Roy Jones and Jake Paul.
No, the back end, the
Mike,
goddamn.
Mike, when he was biting on Holyfield and them eating shit, man, Mike was past. It was over with.
Man, Lennox
You know
Lewis
what I'm
beat the
saying?
blood out of
But
him.
we can't judge our legends on that because that's just like me, you, and Gurley and stuff, man. Eventually, it gonna be time for us to retire. You gonna be past your prime, but what you gonna sit at home and do? Shit,
No,
I say this all the time. I'm jumping subject, but kind of not. You remember when Joe Paterno tried to retire from coaching, man?
You
When that
said
man did
I
that
knew you.
bullshit.
I knew you was going to what I said, and everybody know me know what I said.
That
The
shit
minute,
killed Joe Paterno.
yeah, when he stopped, he gonna die.
When he stopped, he died, bro. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when you that good at something, man, and you've been doing it for that long, you don't know how to stop. So I don't know if I grade my legend past their prime. Roy Jones Jr. might be in the best middleweight, super heavy, lightweight. You know what I'm saying?
might have had the
Ever.
best prime of
But
all
he got
time.
so bored. He got so bored that he couldn't stop fighting.
And people
And
start
so
fucking with his shit.
you don't remember the Roy Jones that were in his weight class just killing motherfuckers because you just couldn't deal with him. I'm talking about, you don't remember the Roy Jones that hold up the right hand and hit you with the left hand. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, you remember.
Now,
I
this
remember
nigga
him
had the
in our
best
day.
hair.
You know what I'm saying? But he kept challenging the shit because he wanted to keep moving up. He got bored. So it's a lot of them, man. Joe Frazier. Uh, Joe Frazier. Shit, you talking about Larry
Shit,
Holmes. Larry Holmes knocked Muhammad Ali out at the end of his career. And get what? Karma a bitch ain't it? Because Mike Tyson put the paws on his ass at the end of his.
No,
You
that's
know
what
what I'm
we
saying?
get. Man, when people be like, man, you got to remember what Larry Holmes was. I remember seeing that man get beat up bad by Mike Tyson.
Yeah. But Larry Holmes was a champion.
I
You
hear
know what I'm saying?
ask the question, could Sugar Ray beat Floyd? And I remember Sugar Ray ain't had no whole lot of defense. Sugar Ray had real fast hands. I watched terrible Terry Norris beat that man to the point they say if he get hit in the eye again like that, he gonna be blind forever. I ain't seen nobody do that to Floyd.
I told you the only person I think could have beat Floyd,
And
man.
Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea.
Pernell Whitaker.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
and
don't
and
I think
know.
it
at
would have
one
been.
point,
They was too much
But
of
not y'all saying that Sugar Ray beat Pernell now.
be who?
Did Sugar Ray win one? Sweet Pea won one. Sugar Ray won one. Then Sugar Ray beat Pernell Whitaker.
I would
Nah, I
have to go
don't.
back and look at that. I don't think
Yeah,
so. I don't think they
I
ever
don't even
fought.
remember them fighting.
I don't
Yeah,
think they ever fought. Yeah, I would have to go look that up.
I don't know. I don't know if that didn't happen. I have to look. I have to Google that.
I
Yeah,
just
I
remember
got
him getting robbed. After the Oscar De La Hoya
Hey,
shit. That's
hey, one
you
Panera
got
Whitaker in
Julio
there with
Cesar
Marlon
Chavez.
Hagler and Roberto Duran and when all them folks in the same era.
No, Sweet Pea was after them.
nah, he was with the him and De La Hoya was in the jump for the who was coming up to be the man, and the Golden Boy cheated him in my opinion, and that's when the Golden Boy took off.
They cheated him. They cheated him against Julio Cesar Chavez with that draw. That's
Yeah.
like he punished that shit. He punished that shit. But that I can go for that. But I don't really have nobody. And don't get it wrong, because I think Bud Crawford would give Floyd like Prime Floyd and Prime Bud. I think Bud would give him everything he can handle.
Eh,
Everything he can handle.
But
I studied that bullshit.
hell,
Like I studied that Floyd shit. Bud would give him everything he can
man,
handle.
y'all gonna make me run it through. I'm gonna run simulation tonight through Chat GPT. And give them to me. Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker, goddamn Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Marvin Hagler, Floyd Mayweather, and goddamn Pacquiao.
Listen,
I'm gonna put them in
listen.
chat. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna get the
Roberto,
breakdown tonight for y'all.
Roberto
Yeah.
Duran, Marvin Hagler, like with Floyd, you gotta have great defense and great offense. If you got a chink in your armor, he gonna punish that shit. And while Roberto Duran
Money Tuck.
and
Money.
Marvin Hagler were great offensive fighters, man, they ain't got no defense. Them people just stand there and punch. Floyd would have beat them niggas the fuck up. Bad, too. Like, bad. Like, that's why I
Man,
Hey,
talk
only
about
thing about it, boy, Hagler, Hitman Hearn, them four hands are heavy though, bro. Floyd gonna
now.
have to really be on that defensive game because he ain't gonna be able to get hit with them, bro. Because them folks never
And
used to trade punches.
wait. I don't think they like. I ain't even gonna go to Money Mayweather. I don't think they hands fast enough to deal with Pretty Boy Floyd. When
I was
Floyd was
waiting. Listen, I was waiting for y'all to finish talking and be like, man, listen, the reality of the shit, he gonna be dodging all that shit like the Matrix, them slow power. They too slow. They got the power. That shit too slow. He gonna be picking their ass apart. Boys gonna be jiffy popcorn sounding off in that motherfucker, man. He gonna be turning their ass up. I'm telling you.
like I say Sugar Ray because I mean Sweet Pea because Sweet Pea had the ability to fight you however he needed to fight you for that fight. He could be jab heavy, he could be defense heavy. However he need to fight you, he could fight you. I say Bud simply because Bud got the fastest computer I've ever seen in boxing.
See, with
Bud
Sweet Pea,
figure
the
out
Sweet
what
Pea
you
shit.
trying to do to him, and then he come up with a game plan in 2 rounds, and he on your ass. So that's why I would love to see like Bud. Bud
Sweet
will
Pea
get
was ahead of his time. They didn't like that showboat and shit when he was doing. So that
We
shit
left
cost
one
them
out.
some fights.
Okay, I'm coming back now. Pernell Whitaker was in there with the executioner, Bernard Hopkins. Now, them the folk that they
Uh-huh.
fought 3 times.
Yeah, be hot.
Yeah, the executioner.
it's unfair with Bernard Hopkins. He killed the nigga and went to prison and was boxing in prison. So coming out and not boxing in prison, a whole different animal. He's scared to be.
So that's who Damien story owns Creed 3 behind, ain't it? But the executioner, Bernard Hopkins, because Bernard Hopkins did go to jail and was fighting in that one.
And that man went to prison for 9 years for unaliving a human.
And then
But speaking of Creed 3, they robbed us in Creed 3 because we should have saw Damien fight Drago first. That's the
Facts.
fight I wanted to see. I wanted to see Damien fight Drago. Shit, for a fake boxing go, Drago's son, the most powerful, strongest boxer not to be the champion I ever seen for in my life. They fucked Drago's son in the Creed
oh
scene.
yeah. Cause they wanted old boy to be the man.
Facts.
Yeah.
They could have strung that along.
Yeah, they could have strung it along because I don't know why.
They could
I
have
don't know
strung
why.
that along. They could have strung that along and made that fight for Creed 4. You know what I'm
Uh
saying?
huh. Because
They could have made
what I would have liked to see was Creed train Damien to fight goddamn Drago. That would have been a real slugfest. And then let Damien turn. How they got the belt because Damien got the belt on cheap shit.
yeah.
And then they got to fight. I mean, it was a good movie. I watched it, but I mean,
Yeah.
I want to see goddamn Drago and Damien fight.
Man, let me get off here with y'all tonight, man. I got some shit to do. But yeah, the Creed shit.
Man, they gonna play that forever. I'm gonna tell you what I think is crazy. That Rocky got a statue in the middle of goddamn it, Philadelphia. That
Talk
man
about it,
is
bro.
he's not even a
Hey,
real person.
I know where you going with that, and I'm on your side. Come fight the power on full black, but I'm talking about the Tag Stallion, bro. He ain't white. He a Tag. Don't talk about the Tag Stallion. Now. Goddamn, he over here with us.
All them
Right
goddamn
there,
real
find the piece
fighters,
and want to throw it out. He
all,
just the black and we in.
all them goddamn real fighters from Philly, and they gave a statue to a goddamn Sylvester Stallone.
I
Goddamn.
guarantee you, ain't none of them fighters in Philly
Hey,
made as much money as the Tag Stallion did, bro.
can I tell y'all something that y'all probably don't know? Did you know Sylvester Stallone is in the Boxing Hall of Fame for playing Rocky?
Nah, I ain't know that. To
Man,
be honest with you,
That man in the
I met somebody from Philadelphia about 10 years ago. I didn't think that statue was real until the folks said, motherfucker, that shit's real. That shit is literally right there. I'm like, man, you bullshit, bro. I said, they just put that shit there for the movie. He said, no, my nigga. Folks stop there and take pictures with that shit like you're a real
hell
person.
yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Do you know how delusional you got to be to stop and take a picture with Rocket like that's a real motherfucker, bro?
Oh,
Adrian.
yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And
Man,
then they said folks be out there running up the steps so they can get up there and do. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Movies, man, that shit, and they gonna tell me music got way more influence than music. Bullshit.
Ain't that stupid, man?
Yeah.
Ain't that stupid, bro? That might be another. That might be a topic for another podcast. But folks
absolutely.
tell us our music is terrible. It influenced the youth. But Arnold Schwarzenegger get a gun and kill 1,900 motherfuckers on Terminator with that picture.
Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all don't think that John Wick got 4 movies got something to do with these kids wanting to shoot the shit out everything they see?
Bro, I coach children, bro. They walk around talking about John Wick all the time, bro.
That shit is crazy. Everything shooting or demonic. They
Man,
don't have a chance, bro. You
man,
gonna be crazy one way or the other. You gonna
man.
kill someone or you gonna be demonic possessed. Pick your poison. That's why listen, I the kid listen, I used to be like, man, you ain't turning that demonic shit on in here, man. I'm not even
Hey man, you better raise your children because the music gonna tell them to get money and sell dope, and the movie's gonna tell them to kill any nigga that threaten.
damn
So
right.
shit, you got to raise your own children, bro.
That's
Damn
the
right.
facts. That is the facts.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all jumping on. It was a pleasure. Hey, we definitely we're gonna fuck around with this. I think we got a month worth of this shit. Bro, I think I'm glad I ain't do the whole year subscription because it would have been a whole waste of money. But like I said, I do got that sports ticker, so when we do the sports joint, it show all the shit down the middle like we ESPN. I
Uh
just have to
oh.
see how accurate that shit be. It got a couple of other
Hey
things
man, I
on
want
there.
to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
You and Mike, man, about y'all about the show, man. You know, I had been thinking about doing some stuff, man, and spotlight. You know, we got a lot of athletes, man. If you ever want to rock out here, man, one day and just line up some athletes, man, we bring them on, do 10 minutes at a time, man. We can get that popping, bro. Shit, I can rotate you. We can rotate athletes every week if y'all want to, man.
With that,
I'm with
we,
that.
we we was trying to do a corner like that and blame it to me. I dropped like listen, first of all, back again to that scene. It keep coming up. Right before my accident, we had just kicked off. So when the accident happened, I had shut down for a minute. And that shit funny because I remember when Don first came on the first time, Mike met Don. He was like, "Man, I talked to this fool. He had ICU trauma, telling me he gonna be out there to coaching the game next week." But in my mind, I'm like, shit, like everything else. Oh, I'm gonna bounce back in 2-3 days. But you just don't know how fucked up you be, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
Man, I'm gonna have to get them go answer the question for one of my group, man. They gonna drive me crazy.
but listen, man, we definitely gonna chop it up, man. I'm gonna make a little inbox on Facebook with us three. So I'm
Facts.
just go ahead and end it out tonight. We can shoot
Yeah,
off.
man, I got a great idea for next week or in 2 weeks or whenever y'all want to do it, man. I got a great theme for you, bro, and I'm gonna just text it to you and see how you like it.
Bet. Well,
Say
we gonna
less.
rock. So
That's
I'm gonna close it off. Y'all appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Like I told one. Oh, and I met a girl today.
All right, now I gotta get the camera up my face, but I need Bob
Yeah.
Marley.
Yeah. So I'm gonna end it like that. I'm gonna hit you in the inbox, Mike, about some editor and everything I met. So may the wind always be at your back and the sun always upon your face. And may the winds of destiny carry you aloft to dance with the stars. We out. Keep listening with pleasure.
two
Peace.
fingers. Peace out.